Hi my loves, it's me Samantha from CosmeticCandiesFYI.com and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is actually going to be a foundation review as per the title, and it's been a while since I've done an actual product review, let alone a foundation review, so I'm pretty excited about this particular one. Now you guys know, if you follow me on a regular, I'm not one to play around with foundation and experiment, because if I like something, I usually stick to what I know. But I was really intrigued by this particular foundation, so I knew I had to pick it up. The product that I will be talking to you guys about today is the BAREMINERALS Bareskin Foundation Serum. I believe that's what it's called, or it's actually the Pure Brightening Serum Foundation. And this foundation retails for $29, for which you're getting the standard 30 milliliters or 1 fluid ounce of product. You can purchase this at BAREMINERALS online, Ulta, QVC, Sephora, where I got mine, or wherever BAREMINERALS are sold, I believe, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna have the best luck at Ulta or Sephora. This is formulated without water. There's no silicone, no parabens in it, so it's safe to say that it's not a water-based product, which is interesting because the texture, well, actually the consistency of this definitely is a little on the runny side, but I'll talk about that in a little bit. But this is a very interesting foundation. When you screw the top off, oh my goodness. When you screw the top off, it's like a spout, and this is why I hate shaking this thing up, because foundation leaks everywhere, like everywhere, and it's such a waste of product. You really do have to shake this up, but I try to just kind of tilt it or kind of invert it upside down and then tilt it back up again a few times. I don't try to shake it too hard, so I just give it a whirl. But if you don't shake it up, it will come out looking separated. But they actually have 20 something shades, I believe it's 20 shades to choose from, which is absolutely amazing. Now initially I matched myself to the shade Bare Buff 10, and that one was a pretty good match. I think it would match me better in the winter time. I looked again, and I actually ended up matching myself to this shade that I have, and this is Bare Caramel 14, which is the absolute perfect match. It's just a little teensy bit darker than me, which is perfect because it can transition into the summer months when I get a little bit more tan. Now I am NC40, NC42, depending in MAC terms. In Studio Fix Fluid, I'm NC40. I can get away with NC42. It's just a little bit on the yellow side, but NC40 matches me a lot better. In Studio Sculpt, I'm NC42. In Pro Longwear, I'm NC42. And in Face and Body, I am C5. So if you're any of those shade ranges, either Bare Buff or Bare Caramel will be a really good match for you. The texture and consistency, like I previously said, is a very lightweight feel, almost liquidy, watery look to it and feel to it. It reminds me a lot of MAC's Face and Body. It has a lot more coverage than Face and Body. It's definitely more of a medium to full coverage foundation, whereas Face and Body is kind of like a light, like super light coverage. And then it also reminds me a little bit of that L'Oreal Magic Nude Liquid Powder foundation that I have somewhere. I should have picked it out for you guys so you can see, but it reminds me of those two a lot, except it's just a little bit thicker, so it's not as runny, but it still is runny, and it has twice as much coverage than the two other foundations. Now there is a brush that was sold complimentary to the foundation. My only concern with the brush is that it's $29, and I just feel like, why am I going to pay $29 for a brush that's specifically designed to work with just one product? So I opted out on the brush, and I really don't feel like I'm losing out on coverage or performance for this foundation by not getting the brush, because I think I get the same results I saw in Sephora with the two brushes that I like to use. And right now, the two brushes that I really like to use are the Sephora number 55 Pro Airbrush brush as well as the e.l.f. stipple brush, the small one. For those of you who are on more of a budget, you can definitely pick that up. I've worn this foundation with setting powder and without setting powder. When I wore it without setting powder, it worked perfectly fine. I don't think it lasts as long throughout the day, but it still looked beautiful. With the setting powder, you are going to get a little bit more of a longer wear. But either way, I prefer both methods. It's just what I'm preferring at the time. Without the setting powder, you're going to get more of a glow, more of a healthier look to the skin, more of that dewiness. Each time I've worn this foundation, I've worn it from anywhere between 5 hours to 10 hours. And I think the longest I can go without having to touch up or without oil starting to peek through the foundation is about 6 to 7 hours, which is an average wear time. Overall, I really do enjoy this foundation. No huge complaints from me. It's definitely something that I can see myself wearing every day, and I don't feel like I have on a caked on amount of foundation, so I really like it. That's basically it for my review on the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Pure Brightening Serum Foundation. If you guys have any more questions or comments, leave them down below. If you have this product and you've tried it out, leave a comment below as well. Let me know what you think. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye. In this video, I will be reviewing for you guys the Coastal Scents Revealed palette. I literally just got these in the mail, so